Good evening. I am Dr. Anton Reese, and I have the privilege of serving as the president of WKCTC. Welcome on this beautiful day to our fall commencement. Please remain standing as the Paducah Tillman's Concordia leads us in our national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your mortarboards. Ladies, you may do so if you wish. Please be seated. Friends and family, at this time, I will ask you to please silence your cell phones because this is indeed a special occasion for students, faculty, family, and friends. I would like to recognize those honored guests who are present with us this evening. And as I introduce our platform guests, kindly hold your applause until all have been introduced. From the PJC Board of Trustees, Ann Denton, Member at Large. The West Kentucky Community and Technical College Board of Directors, Chair Jason Jones, Faculty Representative Professor Heather Coltharp, our Speaker, Alan North, the Assistant Vice President, Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis. Dr. David Heflin, Vice President, Academic Affairs. Dr. Belinda Dalton Russell, Vice President, Student Development. Christy Pettit, Nursing. Caitlin Bradley, Student Speaker. Kathy Barnett, Student Speaker. Gavin Posey, SGA President. Special guest also in the audience, First Lady Cornelia Reese, Paducah Junior College Foundation Board of Directors, Ken Wheeler, Chairman John Williams, West Kentucky Community Technical College Board of Directors, Deborah Edmonds, Larry Kelly, Emily Strasser. Please be seated. Thank you. West Kentucky is a college known for the outstanding success of our students, a supportive community, and a committed faculty and staff. Year after year, West Kentucky Community Technical College is named a military and veteran-friendly school by publications such as GI Jobs and Military Advanced Education and Transition. Our veteran enrollment continues to rise, as does our number of faculty and staff with prior military service. At this time, I would like to recognize our veterans. Those wearing red, white, and blue honor cords are our faculty and student veterans. At this time, will those graduating veterans please stand? Thank you for your service, and all of you who served from admission to graduation. Gavin Posey will now bring greetings from the Student Government Association. Gavin is continuing a tradition in his family of attending West Kentucky Community Technical College to earn a college degree. The Posey triplets, that's three. Gavin, his sister, Brooke, and his brother Mason all attend WKCTC and are following in the footsteps of a host of relatives who have attended the college. Gavin was elected as WKCTC's 2017-18 SGA president. The 20-year-old Posey is also vice president of Phi Theta Kappa Iota chapter, a student ambassador, and a graduate of the Paducah Youth Lead Program. He's pursuing both an Associate's in Science and an Associate's in Arts degree at WKCTC. Gavin was named the November Student of the Month and has been selected as Student of the Year. He recently made his own collegiate history after he was one of 2 students elected by their Student Government Association peers to serve on the Kentucky and Community Technical College's Board of Regents. Gavin Posey.
Hi there. I'm Gavin Posey, and as you heard, I'm the president of the Student Government Association. Before I begin, I want to thank you for being here and supporting the students you see graduating tonight. With your support and encouragement, we have the privilege of celebrating our summer and fall graduating classes. The goal of the Student Government Association is to create knowledge, interest, and participation in college affairs among students. I'm happy to say this goal is being achieved this semester. We started by renovating the old game room. If you went to Paducah Community College, you might be familiar with the ping pong table that was in there, and I'm glad to say we got rid of it and we got a new ping pong table. We've also set it up as our student government office and international student lounge, which I'm thrilled with. And we hold that office for meetings, hanging out, and relaxing. Another initiative of the SGA is enhancing our current clubs and creating new ones. And I'm also thrilled to share with you all that we've initiated a film club, and we're looking to have a partnership with the Maiden Alley Cinema. We've increased our membership in SGA this semester, and we're always looking for new members. So if you're a student out here tonight or a prospective student, I'd strongly consider joining our SGA. Our SGA is also thinking about the future. We're 15 years down, and we're thinking about the next 15 years. So as part of this, our student government here is scheduling a statewide SGA conference call with the other 15 community and technical colleges across the state. Some of the questions that we're asking ourselves are, how can we develop our student bodies further, and how can we enhance our community and technical colleges? And as you can see by today, I think we're doing just that. Our SGA is focused on getting students involved and looking for opportunities for students across campus. I can testify that getting involved in extracurriculars was one of the best choices I made whenever I started my higher education. As president, I've noticed one of the hardest things for students to do is taking that first step. Getting out of your comfort zone isn't always easy, but I'm happy to say we have great student leaders here at WKCTC, and the future looks bright. I'd like to congratulate all the students here today on your accomplishment. Not only are we celebrating your graduation, but we're also celebrating 15 years at WKCTC. Thank you for contributing to our classrooms, our campus, and our community. And I look forward to seeing what you all accomplish in the future. Thank you.
Jason Jones, chairman of the WKCTC Board of Directors, will now bring greetings, a special presentation, and introduce our student speakers.
Good evening, and again, welcome to our ceremony tonight. Congratulations to the graduates and your friends and family who are here, who have supported you. Tonight, you're graduating from one of the top 3 community colleges of more than 1,100 in the country. And that is something that you should be proud of, and we are definitely proud of you. So congratulations to all of you. Before we hear from our student speakers tonight, there are a couple of people that I would like to recognize. The Chairman's Unsung Hero Award recognizes the contributions of individuals who go below the radar and unrecognized for their contributions to campus life. During the spring 2017 graduation ceremony, I introduced the Chairman's first Unsung Student Hero Award. In the spring of 2018, we will continue that student award, and we will also be adding a faculty award. But tonight, I would like to recognize two staff recipients for the Unsung Hero Award. The staff award categories are those for one for an exempt position and one for a non-exempt position. The first Unsung Hero Staff Award goes to Ms. Jessica West. Jessica is a business affairs assistant, and her nomination spoke of her competence, her organization, her work ethic, and her caring and professional demeanor. It also stated that she was always behind the scenes working to help the employees of WKCTC to be successful. Thank you. Our second staff award tonight goes to Ms. Tammy Thompson. Most of you recognize Tammy as she serves as our public relations coordinator and is very active and visible at WKCTC events. Tammy's nomination noted that she represents our school every day in an exceptional manner and always with a smile. Tammy also serves on the KCTCS Board of Regents as a staff representative, which is an elected position by the staff, and it shows the high level of confidence that her peers have in her abilities. Congratulations. Again, congratulations to Jessica and to Tammy. Thank you. Now it's time to introduce our student speakers. Before graduating from Murray's Eastwood Christian Academy in May 2011, our first commencement speaker already had her future mapped out. Caitlin Bradley wanted to complete degrees in radiography and sonography for a career that would support herself and a family. She achieved her first goal by earning an Associate in Applied Science degree in radiography from WKCTC in May 2016, and has now completed her journey by earning an Associate in Applied Science degree in sonography. She currently works at Murray-Callaway County Hospital as a radiologic technologist. I can't even say it, and she does it for a living. A radiologic technologist, continuing to be a positive role model for her 3-year-old son, Wesley. So let's welcome Caitlin Bradley.
Thank you. Good evening, and thank you for joining us in celebrating our commencement. I'm truly honored to stand before you and represent the graduates of December 2017. I know everyone here has someone that has helped them on this journey, whether it be a family member, friend, or staff member. Make sure to thank those who have helped you, for you wouldn't be here without their support and advice. Thank you for all you've done to help us reach this moment. I know I wouldn't be here without the support and love of my parents. Mom, you showed me how to be strong and independent. You gave me encouragement when I was ready to give up. You were the one who had to deal with me when I was stressing out, which was probably every other day. Thanks for putting up with me. Dad, thank you for being there when I needed someone to listen to my struggles and give me advice. You're my safe place. You both worked so hard to give me the opportunities you never had. To all my past and present instructors, thank you for sharing your vast array of knowledge. Special thanks to Patty Buchanan, David Heflin, and Kim Dossett. You helped me get my career started. Even when I wasn't your student anymore, you were still interested in how I was doing. I appreciate that more than you know. And also to Miss Tuna and Miss Savage. I always felt like you both put your whole hearts into teaching and molding us into becoming great sonographers. We were truly blessed to learn from some of the best. Everyone here has their own story. The paths we had to take to get here today are different, but in the end, we all wanted the same outcome, to get to this point today, the day we thought couldn't get here soon enough. My story isn't elaborate as some, but it's mine. I started WKCTC right out of high school in 2011. I had my plan with what I was going to do with my life. I was going to get accepted into the radiography program and then continue my education in medical imaging and sonography. Everything was going as planned. Then in 2014, I was blessed with my son. He changed my world. I was worried how I was going to be able to go to college and be a single mom. But that little boy right over there gave me all the strength I needed. He gave me a new motivation and made everything I was working for have more meaning. He does make things a little harder at times. Having a toddler color on your notes while you're studying isn't the most focused environment, but I wouldn't change that for anything in the world. Never did I think that when I started on this road, I would be standing here in front of you today. I didn't have the confidence that I have now. That's what WKCTC does. It brings out the confidence that you didn't know you had. It shows you that you're capable of anything. Your instructors know what you're capable of before you do and will do anything they can to help you reach your full potential. Especially Dr. David Heflin. He knows what it takes to get you out of your comfort zone. Each student learns differently, and he could always tell what each needed to excel. The instructors not only care about your education, but also what is going on outside of school. They are very understanding of the ups and downs in life. They had to go through them too. Not everything is going to go as planned. Life is going to knock us down. It is up to us to decide what we will do next. We can either let fear conquer us or take action and conquer fear. We are bound to fail at some point. All we can do is learn from it. Failure can lead us to some successful moments. Commit to the journey you want to take. Focus on that journey and not the what-ifs that could happen. Focusing on the plans for the future is great, but live your life in the present. Whatever is happening right now. That is where the action is. I know someday I will cherish the moments of my son coloring all over my notes. I look forward to the day he looks at me as an example of someone who has conquered fears, learned from setbacks, and enjoyed the journey along the way. It took a lot of hard work to make it to this day. The struggle is what makes it so rewarding. After everything you had to go through, you stuck with it and found the will to keep going. As you walk up on this stage and receive your credentials, be proud of yourself. This part of your story is completed and a new chapter is beginning. Whether you will be starting a new career or going on to continue your education, keep in mind, you are the leading role in this story. Never let someone dictate what you can or cannot do. Follow your passion, stay true to yourself, trust in God, and follow your own path. Thank you.
Thank you, Caitlin, and congratulations to you and your family. WKCTC student and United States Air Force veteran Kathy Barnett has always wanted to go to college, but she needed to put that on hold in order to raise her wonderful family who's sitting right over here. Now she's achieved her dream and is graduating with an associate in applied science degree in medical information technology. And she's setting an example for her grandchildren that it's never too late to go to college. So please welcome to the podium, Kathy Barnett.
Thank you. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. These words have not only gotten me through 2 years of college, but through my whole life. Good evening, fellow graduates, family, friends, and faculty. I thank God for blessing me with the opportunity and the honor of standing before you tonight. I would like to thank my husband, Brent, for putting up with all my crying about math. He is my rock and my support. I know you thought at times that I put my homework before you, but I really didn't. The homework was to help us accomplish our goals. I thank my family for being there for me anytime I needed them. Sometimes sometimes I just needed someone to let me read my paper to them for it to make sense. Thank you, Jackie. My children and grandchildren were my inspiration and my encouragement. I say thank you to all of them. Alicia, you were my cheerleader. When I wanted to quit, you were there to encourage me to keep going. Thank you so much. Thank you to my pastor, Reverend Derek Fitz, and my First Lady, Sister Deidre Fitz, and my church family for all the prayers. I needed them. I would like to thank some special people at WKCTC, Professor Shaveen Duncan Herron, Professor Joanne Knapp. I don't know where you are. You're somewhere in here. Thank you. Dr. Latoya Jones, Professor Gary Goodacre, Professor Kristen Amaya, and Dr. Kevin Garricky. These amazing people helped me to make my journey through college a success. Thank you all so very much. Marcia and Jennifer, you were so much of a help to me, and I thank you so much. Our study sessions were awesome. It's so important to thank the people who help you along the way. Just say, I appreciate it. It goes a long way. As a senior in high school, I had to write a research paper. I wrote it on being a secretary. I've always wanted to work in an office setting. I graduated high school, but I couldn't afford to go to college, so I went to work to help my family. I worked several years, and then I joined the United States Air Force. I got married, and I raised my children, and I never made it to college, yet. In November of 2015, I lost my job at Verso. When they told me I could go to college and they would pay for it, I jumped at the chance. Instead of looking at my job loss as a negative, I chose to use it as a positive. My sister Sylvia, I see you over there, convinced me that I would be good at as a medical coder. She tricked me, y'all. She didn't tell me that I would have to take A&P. I don't know how many of y'all had to take A&P, but wow, that's all I can say about it. Dr. Jones was a great teacher, and she helped me through it without too many scars. My sister was right. I made it through it all. Whether you choose to transfer to a university or take a job somewhere, it all started here with professors, advisors, administrators, tutors, and classmates. All made it fun, easy, exciting, and successful. The people at WKCTC are the best thing about my college experience. I learned so much about myself while here. I learned how to balance my time and my obligations. I'm better at math than I thought I was. I'm more confident in myself than I used to be, and I know that I can do anything through Christ who strengthens me. We all go through hard times in our lives, times when it seems that we simply cannot go further. If you've never encountered those such times, then be blessed. You know you are blessed. Because I believe most of us have encountered one or two obstacles along the way. I discovered, though, that when you overcome an obstacle, you discover there's more to life than you initially thought. What I believe helps you to overcome an obstacle is to reach out for help. Help others through those times. And also to pray. To pray through both good and bad times, because life is not just a series of good things, nor is it a series of bad events. Life is how we steer our way through those events. I firmly believe that prayer can guide you through all those events, good and bad. I am proof that no matter what, prayer is the answer. I told you already that I wanted to work in an office setting. Well, I have earned an associate's degree in applied science and 7 certificates. I will be able to work in any medical office. I have waited 29 years for this opportunity, and God has made it possible. It is my time. As I take my seat, I just want to say to my sons and daughters, life happens, but it's never too late to go back to school and further your education. I say to my fellow graduates, good luck in all you do, and go chase your dreams. Congratulations, and live life to the fullest, and don't look back. Thank you.
Paducah Junior College is the foundation for West Kentucky Community Technical College. PJC has a long history of committed leadership to the community and support of the educational programs offered by the college. Ann Denton of the PJC Board of Trustees will now bring greetings and introduce our featured speaker.
Greetings from the Paducah Junior College Board and Foundation. Alan North, an Assistant Vice President in the Banking Supervision Division of the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis, oversees the safety and soundness field supervision for banks and bank holding companies in the states of Missouri, Tennessee, Illinois, and Mississippi, and coordinates the district's IT and trust supervision activities. During his 24-year career at the Fed, he has held a number of leadership roles within other functions within the division, including consumer compliance supervision, community development, supervisory risk and policy analysis, and rapid communications. North graduated with an Associate in Arts degree from Paducah Community College in 1991 and earned a bachelor's degree in business administration from Murray State University in 1993. Please welcome Alan North.
Good evening. Wow. Caitlin and Kathy, they're a pretty tough act to follow. Made me just a little bit nervous. And I do a lot of presenting for the Federal Reserve, and I have to say I'm a little nervous tonight, particularly after following those two. First, I want to start by congratulating you on your academic achievement. We need to take this time to reflect, but most importantly, it's time to celebrate and to think about all the challenges that you've overcome. As I listened to Caitlin and Kathy talk, my first paragraph of my speech describes them 100%. I suspect many of you are non-traditional students, or what we used to call non-traditional students when I came to Paducah Community College. Those folks that didn't go to college right out of school. You're all too familiar with the cost of your education, not only from a fiscal standpoint, but also the time commitment as you balance family, work, and your own education. For those of you that did start WKCTC right after high school, many of you may have faced some significant personal challenges, including a personal need to stay close to home, to care for an ailing relative or a family member. Many of you, I suspect, hold down a part-time or even a full-time job while attending college. Make no mistake, even if you were fortunate enough to have scholarships, or if you could afford paying tuition as you go, we all face significant challenges along the way. Overcoming all these challenges and successfully receiving a college degree is an outstanding achievement. So I'm humbled and honored that the administration would ask me to speak to you tonight on this very special night for the graduates. I often represent the Federal Reserve and present to public audiences and industry trade groups. Public presentations are no stranger to me. I've even had the opportunity to speak to congressional staffers in the Federal Open Market Committee room at the Federal Reserve in the Eccles Building in Washington, one of the greatest achievements and one of my favorite moments in my career. But I have to say I'm a little nervous tonight. After all, I normally talk about things that I do every day. Community banking, that's my professional love, and that's what I do. Jason Jones can attest to that. And I normally come to these types of things with a fancy slide deck fitting of a Federal Reserve officer with lots of charts and graphs and a ton of acronyms. I promised the administration I would not do that to you tonight. So you may be asking yourself, so who is this guy and why is he here on my important night? I asked myself the same question when they reached out to me. I thought, what can I possibly say to these folks that'll make a difference in their lives? Hopefully I'll be able to do that tonight. I guess the short answer as I think about this is I'm very similar to most people sitting right out in front of me. If I could tell you a little bit about my own story and my life experiences, I think you'll be able to relate to them. To begin with, I grew up in the center of Paducah near Carson Park. And while I was blessed to attend St. Mary High School, my parents sweated bullets for me to go there. My dad had 2 strokes when I was a young boy. I think I was probably 5 at the time, and it left him permanently disabled and my family on a fixed income. My mom was a stay-at-home mom at the time, and she too was not college educated. So not unlike many of you all, I also was a high school athlete. I played basketball. The discipline and structure helped me develop a number of life skills, some of which I'll talk about in a few minutes. I earned academic scholarships at Murray State, Western Kentucky, and at the time, Paducah Community College. I chose PCC because money was tight. I had jobs locally that I could count on, and I didn't want to be too far from home given my father's health and the pressures my mom was under. While I certainly didn't realize it at the time, PCC was the right path for me. In fact, I loved PCC so much, I stayed for 3 years. I had some growing up to do. After 3 years at PCC, I transferred and graduated to Murray State, and I graduated with honors, but it was an uphill battle given my early academic performance. I worked a number of jobs in college: Foot Locker, Pro Image. I bet many of you don't even know where Pro Image was or that it was ever here. It's no longer in the mall. I had a lawn mowing business. I had a boat washing business at Kentucky Dam Marina, and I also worked at Citizens Bank and Trust, which is now U.S. Bank. And that's probably the reason I'm a banker. I started as a field examiner at the Federal Reserve right out of college, which was really pretty nice, graduating in May, and I had a job in April. So that certainly wasn't my favor. As some of the other speakers have talked about, I want to bring up this. I think it's important to think about. It's just like all of you, I didn't graduate without the help of many people along the way. Similarly, a number of important influences in my life helped me establish a fulfilling career. Please take the time to thank those people because they will appreciate hearing about your successes. For me, I had a number of people, and specifically several professors at PCC. The person that stands out the most to me is Dr. John E.L. Robertson, who was an instructor for both micro and macroeconomics and Kentucky history. You may be familiar with some of his books. He's written about Paducah and local history. He also did a lot of work in this area in the 1980s and 1990s with economic studies. And the reason Dr. John Robertson stands out so much to me is, of course, I had him as a professor, and he was a pretty tough guy, and I wasn't necessarily the greatest academic, and Dr. John Robertson certainly was. And that's how he approached his classes, which helped me later at Murray State. He also was a key person in the development of my career. Many of you probably are familiar with G&O drugs, and my father used to go there. He would walk there in the morning and have coffee, and a lot of the business people would come there, and Dr. Robertson would come and sit with my father and talk. He actually suggested that I apply at the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis. So if it wasn't for him, I don't know that I'd be working at the Federal Reserve today. I also want to talk about a couple of other professors, and one of which she's here tonight. Jane Crisp taught my accounting 1 and 2 class. I was friends with her daughter, and I couldn't go without mentioning her given the fact that I do an awful lot of accounting in my job. And I also want to mention Andrew Halford, who helped me sharpen my less than stellar writing skills. These relationships shape our lives, and it's my experience that WKCTC has more than its fair share of excellent instructors. They truly care and they want to make a difference. While many of you may say, you may hear from people that you talk to, so you went to community college, and they may say that in a less than flattering way. They don't know the quality of the education you received and certainly the individual attention that's helped shape you. During my 25-year professional career, I've worked with many people from Ivy League schools and have impressive graduate degrees. And I have to say, I've never felt ill-prepared or unable to compete with them in a business environment. In fact, I've even had the opportunity to manage many of these very well-educated people over the years. My return on investment when it comes to my education cannot be matched. As you know, your education is what you make of it. So throughout my career, I've discovered a number of behaviors, or sometimes people will call them competencies, that will enhance your ability to succeed in this world. No matter what your major, profession, or technical skill, these behaviors will help you perform to succeed and hopefully manage the many pressures of a professional life. So number 1, stay focused and structured in your approach to life. Life is usually not linear, meaning everything doesn't always go according to plan. There will inevitably be events that take place that you haven't planned on, or maybe even detrimental to the plans you've laid out. As I mentioned, while I managed to have a successful college experience, I certainly fell off the course from time to time. Similarly, I've left the Fed on a couple of occasions to work for banks, and most recently in 2012 as a consultant. Those experiences have proven to be invaluable, but if I had stayed the course and not tried something new, I would have clearly missed out on some great opportunities. Staying focused on what's important and establishing structure will help you stay on course, and when you veer off, you'll have the tools to get back on track. Number 2, be optimistic and forward-looking. While it's nice to look back at good times and be proud of what you've accomplished, always look forward to something even better. Don't get me wrong, celebrate tonight. But keep pushing forward and set new goals. This is especially true as you get older. Goals are important, will change with time, and that should be expected. For example, earlier in my career, I would set my sights on the next big promotion, where now my goals often include or something more in line with something for my family or giving back to the profession. Number 3, taking initiative and being professionally skeptical. Another way to describe this behavior is a willingness to jump right in and solve problems. Be a critical thinker and don't always take the first answer or the easiest solution. This behavior takes energy, but it will differentiate you from others and will increase your value as an employee and maybe, if you're lucky, as a manager someday. At the Fed, when we look for employees with potential for advancement, this competency is usually the price of admission for promotion. Be a lifelong learner. If you ever stop learning or take the initiative to learn something new, the status quo becomes acceptable and you become stagnant. In order to be a knowledge worker, which really accounts for most careers these days, continuous learning is just part of staying on top of your trade. Most companies these days are keenly aware and keenly focused on the continued training of staff, which includes development of deep subject matter experts and also management skills. Ultimately, your knowledge and your aptitude for learning will make you more marketable and enhance your job satisfaction. Stay humble. The lyrics of Tim McGraw's hit song, Humble and Kind, serve as a great guide to living life. I have found over the years that whenever my head got a little too big, or I was convinced that I was in complete control, bad things happen. I believe people want to work and to socialize with people who can be self-deprecating and can laugh at themselves. There always will be someone smarter, more attractive, makes more money, or otherwise seems better off than we do. Be confident, but not overconfident. And if you can strike the right balance, your future will be brighter. I also think one important aspect of staying humble involves your own ambitions. Don't get caught up in pay and compensation. If you do what you like to do every day, you will get good at it. The money will come. Along these same lines, be wary of employers that won't be investing in you over time and merely flash compensation in the form of potential commission checks. Lastly, you want to strike a work-life balance. While this sounds like a cliche, it's incredibly important to strike the right balance between work and non-work, which usually includes family, faith, and recreation. As I mentioned before, I left the Fed in 2012 to start an office in St. Louis for a small consulting firm out of Little Rock, Arkansas. Although I love the work and we were extremely successful in terms of meeting our initial projections, in fact surpassing them, I ultimately went back to work for the Fed because my job there gave me the right balance for work and life. I can't talk about success without mentioning my wife of 22 years, who's sitting right over here with my sisters, and our 3 boys. My work as a consultant did not afford me that time I wanted to spend with my family, coach my boys in basketball, and attend the many school and athletic events. I was the guy on the cell phone at the ball games, and I didn't want to be that guy. Early in your career, or as you continue your education, it may seem almost impossible to achieve a work-life balance. But I encourage you, no matter your stage in life, to find time to recharge. So in conclusion, as you embark on the next part of your life journey, please remember it's not where you came from, but where you're going that will determine your success in life. It's nice to be proud of our hometown, previous accomplishments, or even our family and friends. But looking ahead and being optimistic about the future is the key to long-term success. I wish you all the best of luck in whatever your future endeavors might be. and I deeply appreciate the opportunity to come home and speak to you on this special night.
Would the faculty please stand? It is because of their knowledge and commitment to student success that we are here tonight. They share with each graduate the excitement of completion as well as the joy of achievement. Please join me in thanking them. You may be seated. At this time, would the candidates please rise? Dr. Reese, I present the candidates for graduation, and I certify on behalf of the faculty that they have successfully completed all the requirements for their respective credentials. Ladies and gentlemen, as the names of the graduates are read, those graduating with honors are noted in the program. Those wearing gold honor stoles are members of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. Those wearing blue honor cords reflect student achievement at or above the 75th percentile on the Educational Testing Service Proficiency Profile, which indicates proficiency in general education competencies. Those wearing red cords are Community Scholarship Program graduates. These graduates met certain requirements while in high school to attain this status. Now, the first row graduates may proceed to the stage. All others may be seated. There will be a professional photographer taking pictures as the students receive their credentials. Please refrain from coming to the stage to take photographs. Oh, hold up. We got to do this right. The following graduates will be receiving an Associate in Science. Dallas Wayne Galusha, Associate in Science. Monsraf Mercado, Associate in Science. Haley Morrison, Associate in Science. Caitlin Pulaski, Associate in Science. Kelsey Knoll, Associate in Science. Tevin Banks, Associate in Science. Michaela Averitt, Associate in Science. Alicia Gray, Associate in Science. Haley Hughes, Associate in Science. The following graduates will be receiving an Associate in Arts. Rachel Kendall, Associate in Arts. Shakira Burnham, Associate in Arts. Leah Beach, Associate in Arts. Heather Henry, Associate in Arts. Anna Terry, Associate in Arts. Patricia McCrae, Associate in Arts. Shaylee Munez, Associate in Arts. Christopher Edwards, Associate in Arts. Rachel Morris, Associate in Arts. Lindsay Colson, Associate in Arts. Westland Banks, Associate in Arts. Clayton Smith, Associate in Arts. Ashley Hughes, Associate in Arts. Dakota Stegall, Associate in Arts. Rebecca Shepard, Associate in Arts. Andrew Sandman, Associate in Arts. Emma Wilson, Associate in Arts. Jamar Yandel, Associate in Arts. Camila Del Prado, Associate in Arts. The following graduates will be receiving an Associate in Fine Arts. Kristen Tabor, Associate in Fine Arts. The following graduates will be receiving an Associate in Applied Science. Caitlin Bradley, Associate in Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Kathy Barnett, Associate Applied Science, Medical Information Technology. John Manley, Associate in Applied Science, Industrial Maintenance Technology. Erica Trevarthen, Associate in Applied Science, Business Administration. Cassandra Ladd, Associate in Applied Science, Business Administration. Tori Stevens, Associate in Applied Science, Medical Information Technology. Courtney Webb, Associate in Applied Science, Interdisciplinary Early Childhood Education. Brittany Warner, Associate in Applied Science, Interdisciplinary Early Childhood Education. Allison Van Meter, Associate in Applied Science, Interdisciplinary Early Childhood Education. Sylvana Hunt, Associate in Applied Science, Interdisciplinary Early Childhood Education. Kimberly Kreider, Associate in Applied Science, Interdisciplinary Early Childhood Education. Hey. Kyle Harshman, Associate in Applied Science, Culinary Arts Integrated Degree. Elizabeth Huey, Associate in Applied Science, Business Administration. Donald Bowman, Associate in Applied Science, Culinary Arts Integrated Degree. Jessica Cooley, Associate Applied Science, Culinary Arts Integrated Degree. Awu Amanamene, Associate Applied Science, Culinary Arts Integrated Degree. Brandel Simpkins, Associate Applied Science, Business Administration. Kimberly LaCroix, Associate Applied Science, Health Science Technology degree. Nicholas Baker, Associate Applied Science, Computer and Information Technology. Russell Farmer, Associate Applied Science, Computer and Information Technology. Lisa Fujisawa, Associate Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Stacy Fujisawa, Associate Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Raven Craning, Associate Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Abigail Snyder, Associate Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Josie Tatum, Associate Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Oh, absolutely. Samuel Moore, Associate Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Mary Wampler, Associate Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Olivia Johnsonius, Associate Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Macy Fleener, Associate Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Jennifer Johnson, Associate Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Kyle Clapp, Associate Applied Science, Automotive Technology. Catherine Kelly, Associate Applied Science, Business Administration. Marcia Horsley, Associate Applied Science, Medical Information Technology. Tanya Salyer, Associate Applied Science, Medical Information Technology. Elizabeth Messer, Associate Applied Science, Medical Information Technology. Hey. Jesse Collins, Associate Applied Science, Computer and Information Technology. Christopher Birch, Associate Applied Science, Electrical Technology. Michael Phillips, Associate Applied Science, Automotive Technology. Ricardo Thomas, Associate Applied Science, Criminal Justice. Sarah Shoecraft, Associate Applied Science, Interdisciplinary Early Childhood Education. Michael Bass, Associate Applied Science, Industrial Maintenance Technology. Barbie Hill, Associate Applied Science, Interdisciplinary Early Childhood Education. Sydney Spates, Associate Applied Science, General Occupational Technical Studies. Wesley Sanders, Associate Applied Science, Automotive Technology. Ethan Steele, Associate Applied Science, Automotive Technology. Danny Capps II, Associate Applied Science, Automotive Technology. Jada Wyckoff, Associate Applied Science, Health Science Technology. Jason McCowan, Associate Applied Science, Health Science Technology. Joshua Scott, Associate Applied Science Physical Therapist Assistant. Kevin Watson, Associate Applied Science Physical Therapy Assistant. Abigail Carlton, Associate Applied Science Physical Therapist Assistant. Emily Thompson, Associate Applied Science Physical Therapist Assistant. Kelsey Kelly, Associate Applied Science Physical Therapist Assistant. Megan Lilly, Associate Applied Science Physical Therapist Assistant. Lakin Cope, Associate Applied Science Physical Therapist Assistant. Emily Ballard, Associate Applied Science Physical Therapy Assistant. John Wright, Associate Applied Science Electrical Technology. Lauren Morphew, Associate Applied Science Business Administration. Raymond Millett, Associate Applied Science Automotive Technology. Devin Watkins, Associate Applied Science Business Administration. Sylvia Rodriguez, Associate Applied Science Business Administration. Carrie Ingert, Associate Applied Science Medical Laboratory Technician. Goman Dulgar, Associate Applied Science Medical Laboratory Technician. Jennifer Wright, Associate Applied Science Medical Laboratory Technician. Aaron Stanfield, Associate Applied Science Medical Laboratory Technician. Shauna McCoy, Associate Applied Science Medical Laboratory Technician. Shayna Roberts, Associate Applied Science Interdisciplinary Early Childhood Education. Shane Toddy, Associate Applied Science General Occupational and Technical Studies. Kristen Domke, Associate Applied Science Medical Information Technology. Michael Dawson, Associate Applied Science Electrical Technology. Stephanie Bolson, Associate Applied Science Business Administration. Zachary Hayes, Associate Applied Science Industrial Maintenance Technology. Megan Ramsdell, Associate Applied Science Business Administration. Rachel Mackey, Associate Applied Science Electrical Technology. Raphael Banks, Associate Applied Science Business Administration. Amanda Laster, Associate Applied Science Business Administration. The following graduates will be receiving an Associate in Applied Science in Nursing. The nursing pinning ceremony is a time-honored tradition, rich in history and deep in meaning. The West Kentucky Community and Technical College Associate Degree Nursing pin uniquely displays the Kentucky Community and Technical College System official seal, as well as a distinctive WKCTC nursing program inscription to include 1964, the year of the college's first graduating nursing class. These inscriptions tie our college history to the present. The Penn Nursing graduates will receive tonight represents a rite of passage, becoming Penn to all other nurses that began the journey before them. Please refer to your program as we have provided a full history of the nursing pinning for you. Lori Ellis, Associate in Applied Science, nursing degree. Christine and Kylie Grandstaff, Associate Applied Science, nursing degree. Kaylee Draffin, Associate in Applied Science, nursing degree. Robin Lynette Wilkins, Associate in Applied Science, nursing degree. Stephanie Marie Englert, Associate in Applied Science, nursing degree. Adam Blake Smith, Associate in Applied Science, nursing degree. Darren Thomas Meadows, Associate in Applied Science, nursing degree. Angela Saylor, Associate in Applied Science, nursing degree. Teresa McGewens, Associate of Applied Science, nursing degree. Michelle Sanderson, Associate Applied Science, nursing degree. Christy Marie Jensen, Associate of Applied Science, nursing degree. Hannah Colleen Green, Associate Applied Science, nursing degree. Amanda Bennett, Associate in Applied Science, nursing degree. Jansen Brooke Holland, Associate in Applied Science, nursing degree. Jade Allison Tilford, Associate in Applied Science, nursing degree. Brett Ellen Watson, Associate in Applied Science, nursing degree. Jana Kathleen Everett, Associate Applied Science, nursing degree. Brittany Nicole Inman, Associate Applied Science, nursing degree. Timothy Tanner Haygood, Associate in Applied Science, nursing degree. Chris Wilcock, Associate in Applied Science, nursing degree. Nicholas Jagalo, Associate Applied Science, nursing degree. Carlos Eduardo Gonzalez, Associate in Applied Science, nursing degree. Nisha Kathleen Middleton, Associate Applied Science, nursing degree. Missy Grace Cossey, Associate in Applied Science, nursing degree. Alexis McKenzie Kendall, Associate in Applied Science, nursing degree. Jesse Lee Waters, Associate in Applied Science, nursing degree. Sarah Houston, Associate in Applied Science, nursing degree. This is tonight's last graduate receiving an Associate in Applied Science nursing. Delcy Jordan Shelton, Associate in Applied Science, nursing degree. The following graduates will be receiving diplomas. Brandon Ray Gossett, Collision Repair Technician. The following graduates will be receiving a certificate. Ashley K. Walton, Certificate in Nursing Assistant. Thomas Dowdy, Certificate in Auto Body Collision Repair Technology. Rochelle Jenkins, Certificate in Business Studies. Elisa Lowell, Certificate in Culinary Arts. Joseph Green, Certificate in Welding Technology. Mackenzie Welker, Certificate in Business Studies. Haley Prince, Certificate in Nursing Assistant. Cheney Collins, Certificate in Nursing Assistant. Skylar Adams, Certificate in Diesel Technology. Vincent Baffa, Certificate in Diesel Technology. Kyle Henry, Certificate in Diesel Technology. Michael Murphy, Certificate in Industrial Maintenance Technology. Kimberly King, Certificate in Nursing Assistant. Kimberly Jackson, Certificate in Business Studies. Nora Diaz, Certificate in Business Studies. Myra Garcia, Certificate in Nursing Assistant. Lisa Crawford, Certificate in Culinary Arts. Amia Roberts, Certificate in Cosmetology. Susan Solis, Certificate in Cosmetology. Catherine Bailey, Certificate in Cosmetology. Hope Pollen, Certificate in Business Studies. Casey Stoneham, Certificate in Cosmetology. Tyler Steed, Certificate in Marine Technology. Keith Wilmoth, Certificate in Fire Rescue Science Technology. Isaiah Cronch, Certificate in Welding Technology. Skylar Ann Henson, Certificate in Nursing Assistant. Catherine Yolanda Arnold Bradford, Certificate in Interdisciplinary Early Childhood Education. Jacinto Javier Duran, Certificate in Electrical Technology. Caitlin Love, Certificate in Business Studies. Christian Jonathan Hernandez, Certificate in Welding Technology. Hector Carrillo, Certificate in Automotive Technology. Ashley Boone, Certificate in Interdisciplinary Early Childhood Education. Maria Del Rosero Amaya Fernandez, Certificate in Nursing Assistant. Kaya Andriana Joelle Gossett, Certificate in Medical Laboratory Technician. Taylor Nicole Harris, Certificate in Nursing Assistant. Lena Esters, Certificate in Criminal Justice. Patricia Ann Smith, Certificate in Criminal Justice. Selena Pineda, Certificate in Business Studies. Cody Jones, Certificate in Welding Technology. Betty June Farr, Certificate in Business Studies. Charity Garr, Certificate in Nursing Assistant. Tesla Jade Smith, Certificate in Culinary Arts. Hannah Grooms, Certificate in Visual Communications. Marissa Lynn Keith, Certificate in Visual Communications. Will the graduates please rise? Dr. Reese, I present the graduating class of 2017.
Thank you, David. Yeah. I haven't vested my power yet. By virtue of the power vested in me by the Kentucky Community and Technical College and the Commonwealth of Kentucky, I hereby pronounce you graduates of West Kentucky Community and Technical College. You may now move your tassels to the left side. Yeah! You may be seated. Thank you, Caitlin and Kathy, for sharing your powerful stories. To me, West Kentucky represents the face of America. You each have a story, and many times, there is adversity. You come to our college and saw it as a place of hope and encouragement. It is our goal that you have the knowledge and the skill sets because of entering our doors, ultimately to now create for you a better life. Central to the WKCTC mission, we teach, train, and transform with excellence to prepare our graduates to enter the regional workforce or transfer to a four-year institution, ultimately leading to jobs. Thank you, Mr. North, for your inspiring remarks and words of encouragement and your commitment as an alumnus of WKCTC. Students, your credentials tonight means you have achieved a personal mark of excellence, and it means a mark of achievement too for your family and friends here with you tonight. So give all your family and friends a warm applause for the support along the way for your journey. Yes. I would also want to give my thanks and appreciation to our faculty for their tireless commitment and leadership in teaching and learning at WKCTC. Our faculty and staff have played a large role in your success. Tonight, I want to recognize a special faculty member. I would like to recognize Connie Heflin, who is retiring this year. Connie is the longest serving faculty member with 34 years of service in dual roles with nursing and later on as Dean of Online Learning. Connie, your years of service have been exemplary, and we will not be a four-time nationally recognized institution without you and your leadership. On behalf of countless numbers of students that you've touched in many ways, inspired and encouraged, I want to thank you. Connie Heflin, would you please stand to be recognized? Thank you, Connie. Thank you for your service. I would also like to take a moment to also recognize our staff who support teaching and learning inside and outside of the classroom. All of our staff members, if you can stand wherever you are, all around. Staff members, thank you so much for your support along the way, many inside and outside of the building. Graduates, again, we wish you great success, and very simply, we are extremely proud of you. We hope you carry the feelings, aspirations, and words of encouragement expressed tonight with you and make the world a better place. To all of the friends and family in attendance, there is still time for you to also enroll and be part of this journey at this institution we call WKCTC. So it's not too late for you to also pursue your own educational and career dreams. At this time, please stand as Paducah Tillman's High School's prime rib leads us in singing My Old Kentucky Home. And please remain standing as the recessional leaves the auditorium.
The sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home. 'Tis summer, the children are gay. The corn tops are ripe and the meadows in the bloom, while the birds make music all the day. The young folks are all